So, how to make camera movement with a mouse as seen in most of RTS games, if not all. So, let's start. Basically, we need a camera rig, let's say rig. Okay, we have an empty game object, which is this, and inside that game object we place the camera wherever we want to place it. Okay, no matter how up, how down. Okay, it doesn't matter. Now, the next thing we are going to need is a canvas. Okay, our usual canvas, and now for each areas we want our camera to move, which is basically the four sides of the canvas, we actually need a panel. Okay, how to make a panel is you select, if you have more than one canvas, okay, you go game object UI and then create a panel, place it, scale it and place it wherever you want. Okay, I'll delete this, and now you want each one for each side. Now keep in mind that you're probably in a game like in a strategy game, you're probably going to have another UI over here, so you will place the panel, instead of placing it on the edge, you can place it somewhere around over here, so you can have your other UI or everything else you want to have. Basically, you need to trace the edges where the camera is going to move when the mouse is inside that panel. Okay, so for each one we're going to create an event trigger, and the way you create an event trigger is you start like this. Okay, and then you click event trigger, add new event type. We want two events, pointer enter and pointer exit, and we also need to click the plus button so that we can add our game object with the logic in it. So before we see how to place this. Let's see, create a new script. Okay, and I'm going to call it camera movement with mouse. We need a public transform, which is the target, which is what we're going to place the camera holder. Okay, now I have it as a public variable, so you might want to have this script on a different game object. Okay, a variable for the speed if we want to start moving, and the direction. On update, we say if we start moving, take the target position and add the direction we want to move. We need three public functions. Okay, start moving forward, bool if it's opposite or not. Okay, so with the public functions we have over here, I can go into my canvas. Let's go to the left where we deleted. Okay, I have my game object. I have my script inside my game object, so I can go into my panel where I created the new event. I can drop my camera holder game object, and then I can select from the drop down menu. I can select the functions, the public functions we just created. Okay, so this is the left side, so I want to start moving sides, and it's the opposite. And I know because it's the opposite because if you see over here, if we want to move forward or down, then we are adding the direction we want to go is the forward of where the target is looking. Okay, if it's the opposite, then of course it's the opposite of the forward, and we multiply the direction by the speed. Now if it moves from the side, we say we still want to start moving. Okay, and then the direction is, if it's not the opposite of the right, then it's the right. Okay, and then the direction, we multiply the direction with the speed. And the public function of stop moving, okay, it just creates the start moving, it makes it false. So this is the left, camera movement with mouse, start moving sides. It's the opposite since it's the left. Okay, remember that it's either the forward or the right. and the only thing left to do is on the pointer exit, start camera movement, stop moving. Okay, and you can also remove or decrease the alpha so this stuff do not show the edges. Okay, so the edges won't show, and then you are ready to go. If you click play, you can see that when I move the mouse on the edges or wherever we had placed previously a panel, then it starts adding to that direction. Now if I rotate my game object that I have my camera in, then it will keep the same the same logic, since we are basing it towards where the game object that is inside the camera is looking and not where the camera is looking. So that's it for now for this video. If you like it, like and subscribe. If you want to support me, check the links below. You can to do so on Patreon or on Gumroad. So I'll see you next time.